What's up, residents? Alistair here, and we're back with some huge Godzilla news. A trailer for the upcoming Godzilla vs Gigan rematch has been released, and it looks epic. So today we're going to take a look at this throwdown and analyse what we can expect from the full film once it releases. I'm Alistair, and well... what? Wait, what's going on? Wait a minute. Have you ever wanted the title of Lord or Lady? Established Titles is a project based on historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lords or lairds. Established Titles allows you to buy as little as 1 square foot of land in order to give yourself the title of lord. As the project is part of conservation efforts, I've chosen a plot of land somewhere between the area where wolves are being reintroduced to rebalance the ecosystem and where velociraptors are being reintroduced just for a laugh.
Alistair.
My name is Lord of DangerVille, and you'll refer to me as such.
Oh, my apologies, my lord, my liege, milady, but we are exposed on all 3 sides to attacks from the English, from packs of wolves, and from prehistoric lizards. We must fortify our positions.
No man would dare attempt a siege on DangerVille.
Not a man, my lord, but a scientifically inaccurate velociraptor.
Jesus Christ!
For every plot of land Established Titles sells, they also plant 1 tree, making it the perfect gift for a friend or a loved one. Just use the coupon code DangerVille to get 10% off and become a lord or lady today. Oh, you're back? Well, let's get straight into the breakdown. This short film is being produced by Toho, the creator of the original Godzilla series we all know and love, and it will be directed by Kazuhiro Nakagawa, veteran Godzilla filmmaker who also directed the Godzilla vs Hedorah short film, the Godzilla vs Evangelion 4D feature, and was the assistant director of the legendary Shin Godzilla. So it appears the Godzilla vs Gigan rematch is in safe hands. The trailer starts out with the newly made Gigan suit, constructed by Shinichi Wakasa, who also built the Heisei Mechagodzilla, Space Godzilla, and Destroyer suits. The new Gigan suit was actually crowdfunded by Toho for the 50th anniversary of Godzilla vs Gigan, so this official film is partially funded by fans, which is actually super cool. I'm sure fans would fund a whole new full Godzilla film in this style if Toho allowed it. The next shot is of Godzilla, which is actually the stunt suit from the 2004 film Final Wars, which makes this the longest running Godzilla suit of all time. I didn't really like this design when I was younger when I first watched Final Wars because he looks kinda just like a rat, but it's grown on me over the years. It was showing its age in the Hedorah short film since it could only activate its mouth once, and then the mechanism couldn't close again unless someone manually shut it, so he'd just be stood there with his mouth wide open. But from an initial glance, it looks like they've done some work on it to alleviate some of the issues, and it looks much more fluid. We get to see the suit in all its glory in action in just a moment. But in the next shot, we see that the film will actually have human characters, something that was missing from the Hedorah short, which I'm actually really looking forward to since they provide a scale to look up at these giant monsters. Next up, we see some beautiful shots of Godzilla in combat with Gigan, which looks epic. It looks so much better than the Hedorah short, where it had this kind of amateur feel to it. most likely because that was entirely shot in natural light, while this utilizes studio lighting to give it a more cinematic look. We see Godzilla run towards Gigan, crushing the buildings beneath his feet, and the giant space chicken tries to swipe at Godzilla, but he's too fast and dodges the attack. And next up, we get a look at the King of the Monsters blasting his signature atomic breath, and it looks epic with the cinematic lighting. And if you look closely, you'll see the force of the blast shakes the trees, which is just amazing attention to detail for a practical effect. After some more fighting, we see Gigan pushes Godzilla over into a bridge, and we get some classic city destruction mayhem. The art team has truly done an amazing job capturing the feel of the classic Toho films. And if you look closely, you'll actually see a huge slash across Godzilla's chest, which means Gigan is going to do some substantial damage against the King of the Monsters, just like how he made Godzilla bleed in the original. The next shot we see is a gorgeous silhouette shot of Godzilla engaged in combat with Gigan, with the nighttime skyline lit up from the orange glow of a city on fire. Next up, we get a truly impressive shot where we look at the fight happening from an office window, which kind of emulates some of the similar shots we've seen in the Monsterverse, which makes it feel like you're actually sat in the building watching the madness go down. These are some of my favorite kinds of shots, so I'm super happy to see them in here. And finally, we see Gigan bitch slap Godzilla in the face, and he doesn't look too pleased about it. Then we get the title card, which translates to Fest Godzilla 3 Gigan Attacks, in reference to this being the third short film made for the Godzilla Anniversary Festivals. All in all, this film looks like it's going to be amazing, utilizing all the suitmation techniques that we know and love from the classics, but bringing it to the modern day with state-of-the-art visual effects and camera equipment. Whilst this is a short film, likely ranging between 5 to 10 minutes, I'm just super happy we still get these classically made films homaging the special effects of the OG Godzilla films, since it looks like Toho has mostly moved on to using CGI to portray the monsters in their new films. Shinichi is paying his respects to the franchise, and as someone that grew up with these films, I've got to say I really appreciate it, as I'm sure many others across the world do. The film is set to release on the 3rd of November during the Godzilla Anniversary Festival, and here's hoping Toho leaves it up on YouTube this time, since last year they released the Godzilla vs Hedorah short for about a week and then took it down, which was weird, but you know we'll be covering it here. Thanks Established Titles for sponsoring this video. You can check them out following the link in the description. If you're hyped to see the Godzilla vs Gigan rematch, then leave a like, and leave a comment about what you're most excited to see. Don't forget to subscribe and stomp the notification button to become a resident of DangerVille today. I've been Alistair, and we'll see you residents in the next one.